All right. This is this is probably going to be one of my last videos where I sadly attempt to speak stuff I have in my mind that I think can be sadly beneficial for others to hear. In my head, I know exactly what I want to say. I have everything there. I just cannot deliver. Not on video. Maybe I can deliver on like in person, and maybe if it's just like a one-on-one, because even like public speaking like in front of 5 people that just want to hear me out, I can't. I am not succeeding in this at all. I don't think. I I None of my family watches my videos. My husband watches them. Thank God. He's a very podcast type of guy. So he'll listen to podcasts that last over an hour, 2 hours sometimes. One time I think he even said 3. So he's able to stomach the videos somewhat. And, and I want to share with you guys a message when I asked him, hey, like, what did you think? Or like, did you kind of sort of understand what I was trying to say? I want to share with you guys that message. Hopefully I can insert that here. All right, so that's the message that my husband sent to me. In case I don't insert it, let me just read it to you. I put, hey, what did you think of the video? Did I get to the point? He put, I feel like you did, but the explanation was a tiny bit confusing. But what you were explaining is how ABA really can be effective, and that's the spectrum mind, and that the spectrum mind is not permanently stuck that way. Did I get that right? And I thought, would I have been able to say that? Like, yes, you got that right. That's what I think I was trying to say, but I was also trying to say like 1,000 other things. And why? Why am I trying to say 1,000 other things? I feel like I do have 1,000 things to say, and I just don't know when, like, the proper way to release everything. I don't know. And sometimes think I think people who speak on camera are supposed to have some kind of wide vocabulary. Even I think I'm supposed to use these big huge words so people could take me serious. I think that the human being is conditioned that way, and I can't use big words, and I can't speak properly, and I can't sound professional. I don't know if I ever will get there. But geez, it's really hard. It's really hard. I'm trying. There is a million things to say, and I'm trying to. It's crazy. I have to give information, but I get completely tongue tied. My brain gets brain tied. My nerves win. They win me. They beat me. They beat me. They beat me. I don't even know if I have the capability to release everything that's in here. This Everything has been, all the information that I want to give, I've been learning it since 2018. 2018. That's not even light information. That's like, it's a whole lot of heavy information. Sometimes I think if you just snap, you'll be able to let it out, sin. So just snap. just snap, like snap with anger, because I think that's what's causing a lot of my scramble in my head. Is that, well, first, my nerves. I actually do have stage fright. Like, I have camera fright, I have stage fright, I have public speaking fright. But besides that, I have a lot of anger. I have a lot of anger of how our systems are failing our children. And I have all that information in my head, and sometimes I think I don't want to give this to a public so that they can feel anger. I don't want people to feel anger. And I try to do things light, and I try to do things nice, and I try to do things to, like, just live a cool, normal life. Do this organization with, butterflies and rainbows. But I don't know, inside of me there's just there's it was injustice that started this organization. It was realizing that the Los Angeles Unified School District should not exist. And I did want to lead a revolution against them. I do want to break every single school in Southgate away from the grip of the LAUSD. But yeah, I don't know. It's these things, I've said them 1,000 times. I've been saying them for years. And yeah, I ask humans. Sometimes I'm like, what, let's just have a serious one-on-one talk. Do humans care? Like, do humans really feel? I'm probably the most cursed human being on this earth, so I think that's probably just a personal problem. You know what I mean? Like, that's just my personal problem. I'm supposed to figure out that it's just me. I'm just the world's most cursed human being because I feel every sadness on an insanely large scale. And when I think someone else is feeling a sadness too, I'm wrong. I'm probably being manipulated. I'm probably being used for my energy. They probably noticed that my initial reaction was like, oh my God, like, that happened to you? Like, and then I'm explained by other people that right there, that's all they were seeking. They are just seeking to kind of dump things on you, and they're not really feeling it. And so they see another person who can feel it 1,000 times worse, and they dump it on you, and then they're fine. They can actually survive better than you can. You're not, you don't do a very great job surviving on this earth. Like, you seem to soak in a lot of sadness, and so I learned to just think, okay, I'm gonna let humans go through their stuff. That's okay. I don't want to say I've been taken advantage of, but there are those who would label it that. Like, I think it's safe to say this person took advantage of your kindness. So I'm learning how to not exaggerate so much on others' pain. But children? God. Like, I was already out. Freddy Krueger, LAUSD. I love Freddy Krueger, so I don't even want to put that. But I was already out. I had already established my son. I took 8 years off of work to be with my son. 8 years to be with my kids, to raise them. And my son landed with, like, what I feel in my heart are the best programs in Southgate. The best teachers. Miss Vasquez, Mr. Perez, Miss Bolaños, Miss B, everyone. Miss Nancy, everyone. He had the best BIIs. Miss Renee, Miss Ashley, Miss Stacy when I had him in ABA. Miss Yesenia, his tutor. I did it. I did it. I succeeded. I fought hard. I fought with all of my heart, and I succeeded for my son. I did. I did. So I thought, let me start working and just get a little life of my own now. 8 years is a long time to just be home. Not just be home, killing yourself, raising your kids, right? Cooking, cleaning, picking up, putting them in sports, being there for them, emotionally, getting my kid to college, you know what I mean? All that stuff. I can say, say you can rest. And I did, and I started working little jobs here and there. I went to bartending school to become a bartender because there's this company that just they'll just take bartenders everywhere to do different events, like Rolling Loud. We did Beyond Wonderland, things like that. I felt a little old to be doing that personally, just me, but it was flexible. I became an IHSS provider. I love old people, so those hours that's my schedule. They let you do your own schedule, and I was able to manhandle everything at home and then go to work at 7 at night from 7 to 9. So I was good. I was good, God. You know what I mean? I was okay. That life, there's nothing wrong with that life. I would have built my son. I know me. I would have built my son a good life. All of my children, I would have been okay. And then Indeed sends me, hey, we think based off your resume, you'd be great to work with kids. Here are a few companies that want to, give you a chance as a behavior therapist. And when I saw the requirements, I was like, there's no way. Just a high school diploma? No way. I had gone to college, but I have no degrees in anything. I went to ELAC to study automotive because that's what I wanted to do in life. That's me. That was me. I was a mechanic. That was me. My profession was that. I wanted to just be a mechanic and open up a shop, be honest, just help people in that way. I became a behavior therapist, and guess what? I get to see now a lot more suffering in a larger scale. Now I'm going into people's homes, and I'm a very important person there. I know what I am because my son's team was the world to me. I did not want them to leave my life. Why would I want them to leave my life? These are the professionals that know exactly what to do with my son. And I was excited at first. Oh my God, I'm going to get to learn how to be a behavior therapist. I'm going to be able to learn strategies to be able to help my son on a professional scale. Yes. And yeah, you enter people's homes and you just fall in love with their little children as if they were your own, and you help them, and then you know that they have a whole life to live. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? You see them, they're tiny, 2 or 3 years old, they're under the spectrum, and when they're that young, sometimes it's like it can be really bad. And you're helping, and I'm helping, and I'm helping, and I'm helping. And parents are like, oh my God, you are the best thing that ever happened to us. Like, thank you. And then you stay with these children and you watch them grow, and then you're like, wow, my little one, like this one here was in the 3rd grade when I started with him, and now he's gonna go to the junior high, to the junior high, to the junior high. And they don't let me be there with him. If they let me be there with him, no one's touching this kid. You know what I mean? Nobody. But they don't let us be there with him. Why? Because the Los Angeles Unified School District decided, no, we don't want you awesome, kind-hearted, loving behavior therapists in our territory. What do you think we would see? What do you think we would see? There's a world of difference. I don't think some of these people in special needs in school get ABA training. You know what I mean? Like, they do things their way. Thank God, thank God, thank God that my son has been getting the greatest teachers ever since I advocated for him. As a matter of fact, since the very beginning, the teachers, they're awesome, right? But there are like there's still people in their surroundings that just, they don't have the training. And I'm seeing that the way they place a demand on a child, it's not following ABA guidelines, it's not following the code of ethics. And so I don't know. So the pain came back. Like, oh, thank you. Then I started working Saturdays at the center, where there's like 30 children, and I grow so close to all of them. And I start finding things out. Hey, well, did you know so and so's going through this? Did you know so and so is going through that? And sometimes I'm like, don't tell me. Like, please don't tell me. I don't want to know. Look, now I've learned to be like, hey friend, do you just want to let it out? Like, just let it out. Like, just let it out without taking any action. Because if so, go for it. Let it out. Just word vomit. Or are you giving me this information because we're about to take some action? You know what I mean? Like, I can't know that someone's going through something without us helping in some way. So I'm like, sometimes, like, when it comes to do with the children, and they're like, hey, did you hear? I'm like, wait, I'm already hearsay third party. But can I take you and then we do something about it? And if they're like, oh, no, I'm like, then I'm so sorry. I can't hear it. I can't just receive that information and me not want to start a revolution on it. I'm weird like that. I'm sorry. Just please don't tell me. So what I don't know won't hurt me. So yeah, sometimes I think I'm gonna quit ABA for my mental health, and I'm gonna move to Switzerland. Like, is there gonna be special needs over there? For sure. But I bet you it's nothing like LA. Like, it's something is just wrong. Like, LAUSD, Mr. Chief of Special Education, we've been face to face, you and I said everything I had to say, and you turned your back on me. You really did. You acted like you were there for the people, and you're not. And one day your children are going to find out. They're going to find out. Everything's going to come to light. And I'm not one to want to cause problems for someone. So look, let's do this. Make things right. I still contact you. I still contact you. Let's talk again. Let's talk for realsies. Don't ignore me. I'm not I'm not saying things a lo puro way. Like I'm speaking real stuff. So let's see what's up. As far as this organization goes, I just wanted to create a positive environment. My behavior therapist friends, they're on board now. Like, it took me a lot to ask them to please join me. I have this big old fear of asking people for help because I feel like I make them uncomfortable. I'm scared, like, how they're feeling during, like, the events. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? But it's incredible when people want to help. That's such an incredible thing. Like, when they, like, want to. And so I think I just have anxiety because, like, my son who's under the spectrum, I wouldn't be able to go volunteer anywhere and take my time anywhere. I don't go out. I don't even go out with my husband. Like, one of us has to be with him all the time. So I it's it's I feel like everyone might be also in that life where you just can't help. And I ask for help, and then I see the people who kind of do freak out, like, oh well, I don't know, and that gives me like, oh my god, like I shouldn't have asked, like, oh my god, I'm so dumb, like, that's I probably completely ruined this person's day. So this thing has its ups and downs, but one of the things that's a lot more down is my inability to speak on camera. I asked my brother and my husband, I was like, you know what, you guys, can you guys just sit with me and, like, keep me, like, let's have, like, a not an interview, but let's just talk. Like, I know what I'm saying, and when I have conversations with you guys can bring me back on track, and or ask questions. Wait, did you mean da da da? Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Like, god, I couldn't say it, but that's exactly what I meant to say. Yes, that one right there, that one. And I speak faster. I we we crack jokes. It's a good time. We're always laughing. I think maybe my audience probably doesn't even think that I laugh. Like, they I'm gonna show you a picture of my brother. Hopefully I can insert that here. It's people are like, just be yourself in my videos, and I'm like, I am being myself. I'm being myself in front of camera, in front of, like, in front of the camera. I am this. I can't do anything else. I try, but I choke. I'm all over the place. I'm emotional. My brain, I don't know if it has, like, if it's just one blank space, or if it's filled with, like, 1,000 things, and I just cannot like grab them all and just put them in proper words to match and make sense, and then speak them. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. There's so much going on in here. So yeah. So I think to myself, okay, yeah, if it doesn't work because I couldn't get the vocabulary right, you know what I mean? Like, hey, sorry, your organization didn't work out because you couldn't get the vocabulary right. Yeah, I was the only I seem to be the only one trying to cause enough desmadre to start a revolution. You know what I mean? Like, I seem to be the only one that hears a story and feels it. Like, I'm writing constant emails to the district. I'm always challenging those who, you know, treat their children a certain way. I challenge my own company. I am for sure blacklisted in my job. I know in my heart I'm 2 seconds away from them finding out how they can let me go. You know why? Because I've stood up for the children. Because I'm like, hey man, like, this is not right. You know what I mean? Like, this is not okay. And yeah, maybe out of the heat of anger, I said other little extra stuff that I probably shouldn't have said, but ya cuando llegas a un punto, like, so yeah, I won't go on and on. I did want to say that this is probably one of my last videos. I want to do this Halloween event, which I'm extremely nervous for, and then take the rest of the year off. I have 2 kids whose birthdays are in December, one right before Christmas and one right before New Year's. So I think I'll just take just the rest of the year off. Hopefully in January I come back strong. Hopefully I do sharpen up my vocabulary and try to get things a little more organized. And if not, I'm moving to Switzerland. So I'll just give you guys a goodbye video. It was great working with everyone. But yeah. So yeah, to the people who do watch my videos, wow. From the bottom of my heart, I don't even know if just saying thank you's enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1,000 times thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you. Anyone who I can help, I'd rather help 8 people than entertain 500,000 or whatever. Like, I don't know what goes viral these days, but even when someone's like, oh, this person went viral, I'm like, well, what is that? You know what I mean? Like, what does that achieve? Like, they just wanted to get that many views and that was the goal, or they went viral because they're saying something like really cool that's gonna help, you know, mankind. You know, I personally sometimes think if I go viral, that's probably when I'll quit. Like, I won't be able to withstand going viral unless it's like, hey, you went viral because people are listening. Like, people are listening. I think they're piecing what you're saying, you know, together, and the message is it's coming across. Well, the message is it's like a fulfilling messages that but yeah. But so I'll let you guys go now, and I will just update you guys with the Halloween event. So yeah, I'm super nervous. I just want to get this event over with. I just want to go home. Just kidding. But yeah, have a good day. Animos, échenle ganas, and yeah, we'll get through this.